Hello Gooners, welcome to Arsenal Daily for Friday, April 1st, 2026. I'm coming to you with some concerning news as we head into what could be the most crucial month of our season. Let's dive straight into today's big story. Arsenal have withdrawn a staggering 11 players from international duty, which has naturally raised some serious questions about the fitness of our squad. This comes at a particularly worrying time, as we're about to embark on an absolutely packed April schedule that could define our entire season. The club hasn't released specific details about which players are affected, or the nature of these potential injuries, which is typical of Arsenal's approach to injury news. But the sheer number of withdrawals suggests one of two things. Either we're being extremely cautious with players who have minor niggles, or we're facing a genuine injury crisis. Given what's at stake in the coming weeks, I'm hoping it's the former. Now here's the thing about this timing. It couldn't be worse. Starting tomorrow, we face 5 massive matches in just 18 days. That's a game roughly every 3.5 days, with barely any recovery time between fixtures. And these aren't just any fixtures. They're potentially season-defining contests across 3 competitions. First up, we've got Southampton away in the FA Cup quarterfinals tomorrow night. Then just 3 days later, we're flying to Portugal for the first leg of our Champions League quarterfinal against Sporting Clube De Portugal. We'll then host Bournemouth in the Premier League the following Saturday, before the return leg against Sporting at the Emirates the Wednesday after. And to cap it all off, we travel to the Etihad to face Manchester City in what could well be a title-deciding Premier League clash. That Manchester City fixture looms particularly large. We've been neck and neck with them all season, and that game could potentially decide who lifts the Premier League trophy in May. But we can't afford to focus solely on that match. Every single one of these upcoming fixtures is crucial. The question now becomes how Mikel Arteta will manage the squad through this period. Squad rotation will be absolutely essential, but with these potential injury concerns, our depth could be severely tested. Players like Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, and Declan Rice have been workhorses for us all season, but they can't play every minute of every game in such a condensed schedule. This might be where some of our squad players really need to step up. Gabriel Jesus could see more minutes if he's fit. Ben White and Takahiro Tomiyasu might need to rotate at right back. In midfield, Jorginho's experience could prove invaluable in managing games, while Thomas Partey's physicality might be crucial against teams like City. The Champions League ties against Sporting present their own challenge. Portuguese teams are always technically gifted, and Sporting have been in excellent form in Europe this season. We'll need to be at our best over both legs to progress to the semi-finals. But first things first, we need to focus on Southampton tomorrow night. The FA Cup represents a genuine trophy opportunity, and we can't afford to take our eye off the ball despite the bigger fixtures looming on the horizon. What's clear is that the next 3 weeks will test every aspect of this Arsenal team. Our quality, our depth, our fitness, and our mentality. How we emerge from this run of fixtures will tell us a lot about whether this team is ready to take that final step to becoming champions again. I'm hoping we get some clarification on these injury concerns in Arteta's press conference later today. The boss usually plays his cards close to his chest, but any information would help ease the nerves of Gooners everywhere as we head into this crucial period. That's all for today's update. I'll be back tomorrow with a full preview of the Southampton match and hopefully some better news on the injury front. Until then, keep the faith and come on you Gunners.